Welcome to my channel, Ana Lana. Today we are going to learn how to make a double braid. One is like mirroring the other one, so they are going to look like opposites. It's really easy. It's going to be just 3 rows, and basically I'm going to be teaching you this, so you are going to be able to make the sweater that I'm putting together to publish it very soon. So you will see it's going to be very easy. For materials, we are going to need yarn, knitting needles, use 1 or 2 sizes bigger than the recommended, and a hairpin. That's what I use to make the twist in the braids, but you can use whatever you feel more comfortable with. Okay, so for this tutorial, I casted 32 points, and what I do before every braid is to knit in the wrong way, in the wrong side. Basically, I do purls. So for this situation, I will be making 6 purls, and then for each braid, I will be knitting 9. This type of braid has 3 parts. I know it looks difficult, but it's going to be very easy. You have to deal just with 3 rows, and we will be working on them very soon. So now I already have 9 points on the right side, and now I'm going to purl 2 because that's going to be the column separating the 2 cables. And now I knit 9. This will be my second cable. And when I finish knitting the 9 stitches, I'll be doing 6 purls because they will give some contrast to the cables. So you always need a different stitch next to the cables so they are really be contrasting. But again, if you are knitting, for example, a sweater, you just follow the instructions for the sweater stitches next to the cable or the braid. But the thing is, we try to make a different stitch next to the braids so they will be really contrasting. Okay, so we are going to continue doing 6 more rows following the direction of the stitches. For example, here they are knit, so we'll be knitting, and now we find here 2 purls, so we will be purling. And we'll continue like that for the rest of the 6 rows. So I already have 6 rows, and the number 7 is on the needle. I like to make the very first one kind of short because it looks like it's in the middle, right? Like the braid is just starting. Of course, I'm going to be using a hairpin, but you can use any pin that it helps you to work with braids. I really learned when I was a child to do with the hairpin, and since then that's what I use. Okay, so now this is the row number 1 for the design. Okay, just to form the braid. So we are going to be we just purl 6. That's the contrasting stitches. And now I take my pin, and I'm going to take the 3 first loops, and I'm going to put them into the pin, right? Remember that we have 9 stitches for the braid because it's going to be 3 parts, but this is easy. So the 3 stitches, we put them towards the front. And now I'm going to be just knitting the next 3 stitches. So 1, 2, and 3. And now the stitches that I have here at the front, I'm going just to put them back into the needle, and I take out the little hairpin, and I'm going to be knitting it. So I'm going to knit those 3 points, 1, 2, and 3. And now you can see that is taking shape. And now I'm going to continue with the other 3. 1, 2, and 3. So that is the first row, and this is my first braid. Now I'm going to just purl 2, And we are going to start with the next braid that is going to be mirroring this one. So it's going to be the opposite. Okay, so this is for you to learn how to do both ways. So again, I take the three first loops using the hairpin or use any pin you like. And then instead of putting them at front, I'm going to put them towards the back. I'm going to hold them here. And now I'm going to be knitting the next three. Okay, and now I take, you see, I'm going to put them back into the needle. Remember to keep the big needle here in front of you, okay? So now I'm going to be knitting these 6 loops. So we complete the 9 for the braid. 1, 2, 3. I just want to show you how is the twist looking. And we continue 4, 5, and 6. So that's it. We have it. And now I'm going to continue purling. And this will be 6 more. And I'm done with this first row. So row number 1 to make the design. Now we turn the work. And row number 2 is going to be also very easy because we are just going to follow the direction of the stitches. So if you see stitches in the knitting position, we just knit. Purl, we just purl. Here it is. And we are going to continue like that through the whole row. Okay, so now we are going to make the row number 3, which is the last one for the design. And we are going just to purl 6, which are the contrasting points for this purpose. If you are making the sweater, again, you just continue with the sweater. So now, remember we have 9 loops for the braids. So we are going to be knitting 3, then the other 3, we are going to be taking the loop number 4, 5, and 6, and we are going to be removing them with the pin and push them backwards. Okay, because it's going to be the contrary of what we just did in row number 1. Then we are going to knit the next 3 loops, 1, 2, and 3, and the ones that we have in the pin, we are going to put them back into the needle, and then we are going to knit them. So you see, you can see how is it forming, and let us knit these 3 last stitches. And then we are going to purl 2, that is separating both braids. So you see, this is the way that is looking. And now we are going to continue. We just knit the 3 first loops. And now the next 3, we are going just to take them with the hairpin. And we are going to remove them. But this time we are going to put them in front. You know, the contrary to the other side. So now in front. And then we are going to knit 3. And now we are going to be putting them back. And we are going to knit them. And then we are going to continue with the contrasting points, the pearls, and finishing with the line, with the row. Then we have right now, you see, the complete braid, the complete cable. We are going to be making another section, and I'm going to be repeating it again. Okay, so I'll be knitting 8 more rows. So it will be a little bit longer than this beginning. And then we are going to be making every 8 rows, we are going to be building the cables. So again, I'm going to do the contrasting points that are pearls, and now we start again. We have 9 stitches for the braids. We take the 3 first ones with with the hairpin and pull them in front of us, right? Put them at front, and then I'm going to be knitting the next 3. 1, 2, and 3. Then I'm going to put back the 3 stitches that I have in the hairpin, and then I'm going to be knitting it. So remember, we have 6 loops left, and we are going to be knitting them all. And you see, now we can see the definition of the braid, and we are going to continue with the separation columns, so 2 pearls, and now we are going to begin the braid number 2, cable number 2. So again, we are going to use the hairpin to remove the 3 first loops, but this time we are going to put them at the back, because in braid number 1 we did them at the front. So remember, this is the mirror. This is supposed to be the opposite of the braid number 1. So we need 3, and now we put back into the needle those 3 loops, and we are going to be knitting them. Just be careful. Just make sure that nothing sticks at the back, that you only have 3 loops in the needle. Okay, so now we are going to be knitting the last 6 loops that we have for the braid. 3, so this is 4, 5, and 6. You see, I just finished the first twist for that cable, but one the opposite of the other. So you are learning 2 ways of making the same braid. So you just continue with the contrasting points. Then the row number 2, you are going to continue with the direction of the work. So if it's knitting, you knit. If it's purl, you purl. And now that we finish row number 2, we turn the work, and we are going to do row number 3. That's where we do another twist. So again, we are going to start with the contrasting stitches that are the 6 purl. And now we are going to be working with the 9 stitches that belong to the braid. So again, we have 3, and we are going just to knit the first 3. So then loops 4, 5, and 6, we take them in the hairpin and move them at the back, and then knit the last 3, and then put back the ones in the hairpin. And we are going to be knitting them. So this is just to complete the braid, and it looks fantastic. I love the way it looks. So then we are going just to purl 2 in the separation column, and now we are going to begin with braid number 2 to finish it. So we are going to knit the first 3, and then loop 4, 5, and 6. We put them in the hairpin, and then we move them at the front, and then knit the other 3 and put back those loops into the needle, and then knit them. You see, the more you practice, the better you will get. And there will be a moment that this is going to be intuitive. It's going to be very easy, and I hope you can include these cables in any project you have. In the meantime, this is a summary of the stitches, And just please remember to subscribe and give me a like. Okay, my friends, I hope you enjoyed this video and by now you are not afraid of making braids. This sweater, I just made it and I'm putting the video together. It takes time because I need to edit it and make sure that it's going to be clear. But believe me, the sweater is much better in person than in pictures. So I really hope you are going to enjoy it. And therefore, remember to subscribe and give me a like. If you subscribe, you will get notifications of my next videos and you will see very soon this beautiful sweater. Okay, so I hope to see you soon in my channel, Ana Lana. Thank you.